Is this Paris, France? Is this London, England? Is this St. Thomas the Virgin Islands? Is this St. Thomas the Virgin Islands? Shut down the city.
Alright, let's test mics on stream, so as soon as stream catches up, I'll be able to hear myself on my phone. Let's hope for the best, although I'm sure that it's going to sound good. Alright, now let's test if we can coexist. Let's test if we can coexist nicely on stream. Alright, now we have the pesky mic 2 issue. Let's hope that it works. Picking up sound from here from the mixer, so hopefully it will be going into stream. If not, I can pick that up easily. Should be seeing that soon right now. Test, test, test. 1, 2, raising the mic levels. Let's see how this sounds on stream. Or I could just bring the mic closer, but preferably I would want it to be louder. Okay, that looks like it's getting a little higher levels of audio.
respected as a man. As we know, this country was built on the black back.
As I thought to you, I wonder what would Kobe do. So this third verse was made from you, but it goes to you. Please do not be mugging, dude. Say what's up, you nervous too? We can have a barbecue, smoke and drink, no arguing. Do you want to do it? It will be epidemic. If you can start changing, we can show a different image. Then we can all hang like we brothers over siblings. Let's end the killing. Then we can show children. Teach them that it's never impossible and it's optional. But you should love your brothers together. We are unstoppable.
I don't see why they don't understand. They know what they've done to us. All across this country. They know what they
Let's test that we can coexist with both PC audio and mic audio, just for comfort.
Mississippi is still a very rough place. You know, people is not just walking up like they used to do in the past, walking out, you know, shooting a man down or getting maybe 200 or 300 people carrying you out and lynching you, but it's in a more settled way. It's in a more settled way.
May 7, 1955, a homicide. Shut up, boy, get in line, or you gon' end up dying. Them death threats coming back to back, but in this day and time, I keep that 40 in my lap. Dare you to try. Do you know Mr. Lee? Not just a reverend, he black entrepreneur, business owner that spoke for me. NAACP, he did it for my fam to make sure blacks got the vote, and they gunned them down.
We had to live on it, but we've never wanted it.
No, it wasn't no justice, nigga. Cock it back and squeeze the trigger. How the fuck I'm supposed to feel? Still today they killing niggas, they still use the clan gang. Dressing up as cops lying. Every year they taking lives. Me, damn, you make my mama cry. 92 registered votes, so that's why they took his life. People scared to testify, even though they seen a murder. What if that's your grandfather? Will you rather let the murder?
The flag is drenched with our blood. Because you see, so many of our ancestors was killed because we have never accepted slavery.
I'm sick and tired, still today these bitches causing murder. You put your hands up, they still shoot. Why you scared and nervous? We put our pants on just like you, so what we smoking purple? To protect and serve, it seems like that shit comes with color. So now I'm clutching on my strap because my life's important. What you expect, you are the threat, and now I'm scared and worried. You see the news, we getting blues, cameras caught the murder. And then the sister let them off, I think they served the purpose.
We've had a lot of moments, but this moment here is an opportunity.
What I'm supposed to do, you pull it out, I make the news. No coming back for me or you, but you'll get off, I know it's true. So for you, I'm gonna keep the tool. I'm busting back, it's me or you. I hate to think that this is true. What's going through your mind, I wonder too. If you could switch your views and see I'm human too, what would you do? If you stopped the guy and see that he was you, would you still shoot? Well, if the answer's no, then please let's change your views. Will you miss too?
So what the young people are saying now, give us a chance to be young men, respected as a man. As we know, this country was built on the black back.
As I thought to you, I wonder what would Kobe do. So this third verse was made from you, but it goes to you. Please do not be mugging, dude. Say what's up, you nervous too? We can have a barbecue, smoke and drink, no arguing. Do you want to do it? It will be epidemic. If you can start changing, we can show a different image. Then we can all hang like we brothers over siblings. Let's end the killing. Then we can show children. Teach them that it's never impossible and it's optional. But you should love your brothers together. We are unstoppable.
I don't see why they don't understand. They know what they've done to us. All across this country, they know what they've done to us. This country is desperately sick, and man is on the critical list. Mississippi is still a very rough place. You know, people is not just walking up like they used to do in the past, walking out, you know, shooting a man down or getting maybe 200 or 300 people carrying you out and lynching you, but it's in a more settled way. It's in a more settled way.
May 7, 1955, a homicide. Shut up, boy, get in line, or you gon' end up dying. Them death threats coming back to back, but in this day and time, I keep that 40 in my lap. Dare you to try. Do you know Mr. Lee? Not just a reverend, he black entrepreneur, business owner that spoke for me. NAACP, he did it for my fam to make sure blacks got the vote, and they gunned them down.
We had to live on it, but we've never wanted it.
No, it wasn't no justice, nigga. Cock it back and squeeze the trigger. How the fuck I'm supposed to feel? Still today they killing niggas, they still use the clan gang. Dressing up as cops lame. Every year they taking lives. Be damn, you make my mama cry. 92 registered votes, so that's why they took his life. People scared to testify, even though they seen the murder. What if that's your grandfather? Will you rather let the murder?
The flag is drenched with our blood. Because you see,
beautiful episode of Genius with a J, where you the genius and I'm the J. And so today I want to talk about genocide, because I don't think we really understand what is genocide. On April 24th, Joe Biden came out and officially acknowledged the Armenian genocide while ignoring black genocide in their own country. And so I'm just trying to understand, as I'm watching Joe Biden up there talking about these people, I'm trying to figure out, why y'all lying? Why y'all playing these games like we don't exist? And then I seen Kamala Harris get up there and say, what she said the other day, talking about this isn't a racist country. And of course, many of us seen Joe Biden come out the other day and say, that these acts of racism are not the core values of America. Y'all need to just stop lying. We already know what y'all got going, and we see with our own two eyes what's happening. It's obviously genocide, but they keep lying. And so I started asking myself, why are they lying like we don't already know the truth? Everybody clearly can see the truth. And so somebody might say, but our situation ain't the same as the Armenians or other, genocide like the Jews. Our situation ain't the same as that. And white folks love to say, oh, well, our ancestors, they dead already, so we can't be held responsible for that. They love to say that, all while still maintaining the same system that they people created. But anyway, let me read the definition of genocide so that there can be no further confusion. On the United Nations website, in Article 2, genocide is defined as, in the present convention, genocide means any of the following acts committed with intent to destroy in whole or in part a national, ethnical, racial, or religious group as such, killing members of the group, police terrorism, causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of the group, the psychological warfare being waged against black men, deliberately, really against all black people, deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part, aka bringing crack cocaine to our neighborhood in order to mass incarcerate us, where we can be legally held as slaves, according to the 13th Amendment. D, imposing measures intended to prevent births within the group that'll be pushing contraceptives on us, pushing birth control on us, pushing abortion on us, pushing the idea of homosexuality on us. All of these things are done on purpose in order to prevent us from, repopulating ourselves. They're doing this stuff on purpose. Or E, forcibly transferring children of the group to another group, which can be seen as outright slavery. And so, after reading this definition, how can one deny that America is guilty of genocide? I just couldn't understand. We know y'all guilty, and the United Nations know y'all guilty, along with everybody else knows y'all guilty. So why do y'all keep lying on camera? You know what I'm saying? And so I looked up another very important part of this definition under elements of the crime. This is all on the United Nations website. And this reads, the intent is the most difficult element to determine. It said, and then it goes on to say, importantly, the victims of genocide are deliberately targeted, not randomly, because of their real or perceived membership of one of the four groups protected under the convention, which excludes political groups, for example. This means that the target of destruction must be the group as such, and not members as individuals. See, this is very interesting, what they're doing. See, the definition clearly states that in order to be guilty of genocide, you have to be purposely targeting members of that group as a whole because they are members of that group. But the American government and the police officers and politicians all strategically treat victims of police racism and police killings as individual acts of racism, as isolated incidents. That is not done on accident. That is not done on accident. They do that shit on purpose to avoid the charge of genocide. This is what they do. And then I started thinking, but why would America be tiptoeing around genocide as if the United Nations give a damn about black people? Like, I couldn't understand why America is lying and they don't just outright kill us all. You feel me? when they had the power to do so. It's because they're unable to. But what I'm saying, why is America tiptoeing around genocide as if the United Nations give a damn? And then I read something real interesting. Very interesting on the website under states' obligations. And it has a lot of obligations, but the one that really stuck out to me was the last one, which says obligation to grant extradition when genocide charges are involved, in accordance with laws and treaties in force, particularly related to protection granted by international human rights law prohibiting refoulement where there is a real risk of flagrant human rights violations in the receiving state, aka we can be granted extradition if they feel we are in real danger of human rights violations like genocide. So is this what America is running from? Is this what y'all trying to avoid? Black people ever being extradited and being able to be sovereign and have our own land? This is what y'all afraid of? We're not going to do y'all like y'all did us, so stop being scared. This is what it seems to me that they're trying to avoid. They don't want black people's buying power and you know, the economic power that we bring to America. They don't want that to empower ourselves. They want that to empower the system. And if we was to ever acquire black sovereignty, aka be extradited, you know, into a situation where we can have black sovereignty, then they would lose over $1 trillion to their economy every year. We see their economy in shambles as we speak. They ain't even got a grip on their own economy. We know the dollar is worthless. We been knew that. You know what I'm saying? But black people are so innovative. We don't need a dollar. We are the cash cow. Us ourselves, our nature, our characteristics, everything about us. The world will pay to see us dribble a ball. The world will pay to see us run a track. The world will pay to see us do regular shit. To talk, to rap, to sing, to dance. We are the cash cow. You feel me? So we don't have to continue to deal with this terrorism when we understand our value. And the American government understands our value. That's why they do not want to give us an opportunity to empower ourselves. And it seems like that is the foundation of what this is. They don't want us to ever have a case of genocide. So instead of acknowledging the racism as what it is, not tiptoeing, but acknowledging it as what it is, and the government's role in that, instead of just, you know, trying to push it off as though it's a white supremacy problem. No. This is the government doing this shit, not white supremacists. Stop letting them lie to us and make it seem like white people are our problem. White people are not our problem. The government is our problem. And they think they slick doing that shit. Now, I see through that shit, though. You feel me? So this is what they do. They don't want that charge of genocide because they don't ever want us to be in a position to have economic power and black sovereignty. And now, with that being said, you have now been made a genius with Jay.
episode 2 of Genius with a J.
What up? Watching another episode of Genius with a J, where you the genius and I'm the J. And so today I want to talk about autism, because I don't really understand.
Episode of Genius with a J.
Alright, we're coexisting. And although you can't hear this mic through the live, for right now, you'll be able to hear this mic on stream. you.